Yeah, and as a woman, what role did you play in I would say, bringing him closer to God and ensuring that you keep the marriage anchored in God?
Hi fam!
What's happening, L&M family?
Welcome back to our vlog.
Yeah, Mr. Vlog Chilata is in the building. Mr. Vlog Chilata, Habalibita, Libito Lagaki, Kenagi Mata. Habalibita, Libito Lagaki, Kenagi Mata. That's my name now, Mr. Chamchula Vlog, man. When they say Mr. Chamchula Vlog is in the building, Kenagi Mata and Tate. Kinandwana Mushwe. Okay, guys.
Alright, guys. So, you want to say?
No, you can. Okay, so guys, you can see it goes without saying, I'm energetic as usual. But then we are driving to Kempton Park.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to the east. Guess who's got a radio interview that side?
Elenemfam.
Wrong. You thought it was me? No, it's my wife has a radio interview that side on Hope Alive radio station. It's an online radio station, so she's not gonna talk much, so I'm gonna do the talking for the both of us. I think she's gonna talk afterwards, but we're gonna be vlogging. It's gonna be a short one. We are on the way now, and then just a few clips in the studio. So today is International Women's Day.
Yes.
Yeah. So they have this feature every Monday. They've got a Musadi Monday on that on the radio station, Hope Alive radio station. So today they called
my wife.
Yeah, they called your faith. They called your faith just to hear her thoughts, man. Guys, I did say to you that she's the beauty and the brains. Now she's the speaker of elenemfam.
Yeah, guys. So I'm
the driver.
I'm very nervous and excited at the same time. I've never had a radio interview before.
But you've had a TV interview.
I've had a TV interview, but it's not the same, man. TV is not live.
well, the one that you had wasn't live.
Wasn't live.
Yeah.
So I am actually excited. I feel like I can only grow from here. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. One thing that so by the way, we're shooting with our phone. For some reason, the camera is giving us problems. So there's gonna be a bit of shaking. Yeah. But we had to make sure that we get this clip. So guys, I just want to put you on game real quick about how God works. Mm-hmm. You guys by now should know that I'm the talkative one in this relationship. So when we started, because we knew that at some point we we're gonna start getting interviews and all that kind of good stuff, we're gonna be interviewed, and my wife said, I'm not even, I'm not concerned because I know you do all the talking. I'll just sit there, look pretty. And God said, well, no. We've had about 2 interviews now. The one was on Daily Theatre.
Yeah.
And then there's this one. Both of them, they've called only Letho, and they said, look, we love your husband and all, but we just want you. So that's how God works, man. I personally feel like God is taking her towards a certain direction because we are not shadows of anybody on this earth. So God is just exposing her. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what God is gonna do.
Yeah, God is so funny though.
Yeah, he's got a very interesting sense of humor. Yeah.
So we'll see you guys. We'll see you in studio.
Yeah, in Port Elizabeth. Sanitize, babe, please.
Right, Aisha. Okay, friendly. Who requested go to the ladies? Yeah. Okay, and then? Oh my my goodness, that is the Freedom Song brought to you by our very own Lebohang couple, La Freedom Song. Your love has made us free. It is exactly 8 minutes past the hour, 2 o'clock, and you are still tuned in to Hope Alive Radio Station, your number one online Christian radio station. This is the Midday Glory with myself and Sabia. We are basking in God's glory, and right now on the Midday Glory train, we are joined in by a phenomenal woman indeed. Her name is Letho&Mbulelo. Mrs. Dorsey is in the house, and I'm so excited to get into the chat with her. She is our Masadi for this week, hey? So we are giving her the crown. We've taken it from a different Masadi and we are passing it on to her, and we're going to be profiling her today. Now, if you want to find out a little bit more about this stunning goddess that is in studio, you can head over to our Facebook page. It is Hope Alive Radio Station on Facebook. We are officially live, and we are also live on the Victorious Women page as well. Go out and check it out. If you've got any questions for her, the number to dial is 067-153-1089. We are about to make a joyous sound here in studio because Sis Letho&Mbulelo is with us. She is just a stunning woman, but I'm going to let her tell us a little bit more about herself. How are you doing, my lady?
Hi, Auntie, and good afternoon to your listeners. Like you have said, my name is Letho&Mbulelo Josie. I'm married to Mbulelo Josie, who is here in studio with me.
Yes.
My personal driver is with me. I am a YouTube content creator, but first, I am a child of God.
Amen.
I am born again. I am an admitted attorney. I am from Letho&Mbulelo, which is a small village in KZ, and that's where I grew up, did my high school, did my primary and everything. Then I came to Johannesburg in 2011 to study my law degree at Wits. Then I finished my law degree, then I went on to do my articles. Then I did my articles, finished, and got admitted as an attorney. Now I am an admitted attorney and also a YouTube content creator.
Lovely. That is beautiful. Hey, not just beauty, but also brains. That's awesome, man. I think you are. So they say, but it's true, clearly. And I can attest to the fact that her husband is in studio. And, this is not a normal interview, really. I mean, there's cameras, there's
Content creation.
Content creation. So it's all about YouTube. So if you love YouTube, make sure that you stay tuned for this one and ask whatever question that you have for her. You already told me that you got saved at the age of 12 years old. And, I was like, oh, okay, 12 years old. That means you practically grew up in the church. And you and hubby always make a joke that you live at church. Like, you've got like a little apartment. You're a permanent resident at church.
Yeah.
What role did the church play in your life?
Church really did help me to understand myself. I grew up in a family where they were not born again. So I went to boarding school, then I came back and I was born again.
Yeah.
So it was very challenging for me, but that's where I found myself. I was happy with worshiping, with praying. Every time I would pray, even at the age of 12, I would find peace. So it gave me a lot of peace in my life. Even when things were not going my way, I knew that I could just pray and God will make it happen for me, So it really gave me peace. Like being at church gives me a lot of peace.
Love that. Masadi Monday is all about profiling women who are doing amazing things. And I think it's about showing that those women are just like every ordinary woman out there. And one thing that I've noticed is one thread that goes through every woman is the fact that they've been broken at one point in their lives and they've then been rebuilt again. Looking back at your life, what's that one moment where you say, this changed me?
You mean like when I felt like I was broken?
Yes, you
Okay.
were.
This is actually part of the reason why we started our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
My relationship with my husband before we got married has not always been what people see now. Okay, there was a lot of I would say demons.
I'm a demon.
My husband was not born again when we started dating. I was born again, so there was a lot of things that were going on in our relationship that were not godly. There was alcohol. We were living together, and we were not married. So things started happening that were not of God, and obviously my spirit was not in the right place because I knew where I belonged. You know, having been born again at the age of 12, I knew that this is not the life that I was meant for. As a result, I was not at peace with the life that I was living. But at the same time, I felt like I couldn't leave that space. You know, I felt like I couldn't leave that space because I was so emotionally attached to my husband. I was so in love with him, and at the same time, I wasn't happy with the life that we were living. So that was the down point in my life up until we started involving God in our relationship, and we started doing things the godly way. So that's when things started to shape.
Yeah. And as a woman, what role did you play in I would say, you know, bringing him closer to God and ensuring that, you know, you keep the marriage anchored in Christ? Do you feel like, you know, sometimes you are always on your knees casting a twice and he's sleeping, you know, he's editing a video?
Prayer.
Yeah.
I'll say prayer. Just pray and don't hide your life from him or from whoever you're dating. Don't hide your life. If you're going to church, just say I'm going to church. Before he even got born again, I used to go to church and I wouldn't hide it from him.
Yeah.
I'll say, babe, I'm going to church on Sunday. And he was fine with that, so he'll drop me off, hangover, no hangover, he'll drop me off at church, pick me up. He knew the life that I was living before we even started living that life together. I never told him what to do, told him that he needs to come to church. I just lived my life, and he saw me. You know, he saw me praying, he saw me worshiping, he listened to the music that I was listening to, and I think he was then drawn into that life as well. So just pray and live your life.
Beautiful. Just pray and live your life. The world is watching. Those around you are watching. Let's get into your YouTube channel. I'm so excited about it. It's beautiful. The content is beautiful. And speaking of content, what type of content do you create? Because you touch on a little bit of everything, you know. So just enlighten us on what type of content that you make.
Okay, so on our channel, you're gonna see on our banner it says God loves sit downs and vlogs. So we do sit downs where we share our testimonies. That's the main reason we started our channel. We also do vlogs to also keep people entertained and just to see us living our life, you know. And we also will do challenges like fun couple things that people love to see. So we challenge each other just to see how well we know each other and so on. So that's the type of content we do, but mostly it's testimonies.
The challenges part. I mean, couples literally do the most craziest things to one another. And then, you know, after that, like literally the one that I saw that was trending was, I don't know, you date each other and then you take your partner's head and you put it in flour.
Oh yes,
you know,
no,
and
I'm not gonna do that one.
Have you ever had a challenge where you were angry with him, even after the challenge you are like, I can't believe you made me eat all those chilies? Or
not really, but it was maybe during the challenge because we did a truth or drink, but we obviously, because we don't drink alcohol, we had to do our own concoction. We just put like mayonnaise, chili sauce and so on, and water, so all those disgusting things together. But I was getting all the questions right. So he felt like I was not going to drink this thing that he has worked so hard to create. So he forced me into drinking it. He's like, no, you have to drink. There's no way you're not going to drink. But I'm like, I'm getting the answers right. So there's no need for me to drink. So that's one of the challenges that we've done. And I just felt like there was absolutely no need for me to drink that mayonnaise with masi and what and all the other sauces.
I love that. What are some of the brands that you worked with that, you know, are you allowed to say it?
At this stage, we haven't worked with any brands. We have had brands approach us, but also you have to know the identity of the channel. Like, we are Christians, so we would, like, for instance, if we were to get approached by a beer company, we would say no. So we're just waiting for the right brands. So if you are doing it for the money, it can be easy for you to just accept anything. So for us, it's not mainly for the money. So we know which brands we want to work with, and we know which brands are not aligned to our vision for the channel.
Wow, love it. And you know, when you started this YouTube channel, I mean, so many doors open for you and are still opening, you know, in terms of media and so forth. And as we let you go, I just want to hear from you, you know, what's your prayer to fellow Masai, you know? Today it's Masai Monday, like I said, and it's all about women. As you sit and you think about women, what would be your prayer to God or a message to them?
Keep going. We're doing so well as women. Like when I look now, compared to the past, women are really like doing amazing things. I just think of Basitana Kumalo, who was just known as being a beauty queen, and now she is doing amazing things in the business industry, owning her businesses, owning her shows. So women, we don't have to set boundaries for ourselves. Whether you try or not, you can start a YouTube channel, you can become an attorney, do what you want to do. Nothing can stop you.
Keep going. Oh wow, that is just beautiful. I think it just resonated into my spirit to say, you know what, keep going, keep doing what you love, and nothing is impossible. Those were the words of Letho&Mbulelo. Mrs. Josie was in studio. And where can we get you on your YouTube channel, on your social media pages as well?
On our YouTube channel, the name of the channel is Letho&Mbulelo. On Facebook, it's Letho&Mbulelo. That's my account. Our joint account on Facebook is Letho&Mbulelo. On Instagram, it's Letho_and_Mbulelo, and also Letho&Mbulelo.
Love that. I think we're gonna come back next time, you know, with a combo now, claim the whole Josie clan, hey, and find out a little bit more. Yeah, you know, like it's just like while I'm holding the camera today. But thank you so much for coming, my lady.
Thank you.
And we are wishing you all the best in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Right, awesome. All right, so it's 41 minutes past our 2 o'clock, and we just spoke to Letho&Mbulelo. Mrs. Josie is in studio chatting to us all things their YouTube channel. Please do go out and subscribe. It is Letho&Mbulelo on YouTube. They are also on Facebook as well. Letho&Mbulelo. Go out and check them out. They are stunning. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be holding your stomach with laughter. You are gonna be crying. You're gonna be worshiping. You're gonna be giving glory to God. They are just all that and more. But right now, let me take a breather, and when we come back, we are wrapping up the show.
elenemfam.
Hey, elenemfam.
We are done.
It's all done now. How do you tell us? What did you think of that interview? I thought she killed it. You know, even the questions where she wasn't really prepared for, because we're busy preparing her, and I said, what's the point? Just get there and answer whatever they're asking you. And I tell you, more than 90% of those answers that she had prepared for, they didn't ask those questions. That's just how life is. But she still did very well. I was impressed, you know. So yeah, man.
So my first radio interview.
And how do you feel?
I feel relieved. Actually, I wasn't.
You feel relieved. It's like you're glad it's done.
I wasn't that nervous like when I woke up, because sometimes when you have something to do that you're not really used to, you'd wake up with this heavy heart and so on. But I wasn't feeling like that. So I was actually looking forward to it. And I'm glad that it's over. I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it, because they did post it on their Facebook page.
Facebook page, which is Hope Alive Radio. Yeah, you can check it out. The full interview.
The full interview is on Hope Alive Facebook page.
It's a Christian radio station, by the way. So But yeah, it's done, family. We're not gonna drag this. It was just a brief one, in and out. That was another interview. And I'm yet to receive an invite. Come on, guys, invite me to my one, or at least invite me to tag along. You know? Okay, the camera is heavy on you. I can see you starting to drop it. And then fam, we're out of here. We appreciate you, man. Mr. Champ till I die. was in the building. That's my song now, man.